All right, hopefully we are back. I really have to learn not to do that. Okay. I'll work on that mutant combat later. Alright, get this set up. Alright, so looks like I've successfully switched over to my headphones. But basically it does not like it when I switch over at all. See how much more time. Okay, so that'll be after the stream. They'll come off cooldown. Okay. All right. Yep, okay, so I got everything set up now. Really have to remember not to do that while I am trying to stream. It does not like me going into the sound settings while I'm streaming. Oops. Woohoo. Oh, that's right, she was still lucky. Gotta watch for that. Since my loss in Alliance War to that Domino, I haven't lost to her yet. Okay, just stop blocking. It's all good. Okay. But yeah, I went to change the sound so that it goes into my headphones so that I can hear the game as well as any events that happen. And it locked up my machine. It's the second time it's done that. And I really got to remember. Hold on, let me see something here. Because I don't think you guys are getting... Or maybe you are. I don't know. Let's see. If I do it like that. Okay, there we go. Now you guys should be getting the game sound. Let me know if you're getting game sound. Temple, what's up? How's it going, bud? You know, I just had my computer lock up on me. I tried to go into the sound settings, and it was while I was streaming. Second time it's done that. It does not seem to like it. And I don't know why. I think that the built-in video is just not liking it. I don't know. Alright, let's do that. There's an Aeon mobile game that's just like this, somewhat. You've been playing that? Okay. I'll have to check that out. Aeon mobile. In fact, I'm going to write that down so that I don't forget it. I'm feeling ancient these days. Birthday is tomorrow, so ancient. Let's see, Aeon mobile. Of course, if it's too much like this one, I'm not going to end up playing it because, as you remember, I don't do the multiple game thing too well. Not if it's like that. Oh, I do love this Captain America Infinity War. What's up, Meta? Welcome to the stream again. Ha! I'm guessing notifications went out, hopefully. Because I did not put out anything myself. So if YouTube didn't do it, then it didn't get done. Problems connecting to the network. And it's not me. It's them. Almost always them. Yep, just check my router just to make sure. Yep, it's them. Yep. But how is the game sound? You know, I went back to my last stream and I didn't have any game sounds and nobody said anything for the entire stream. There was no game sounds. And the reason is because I had my machine freeze up on me and my audio got disconnected. And everything got reset back to default. And it can't be set to that and get game audio sounds. I have to set it to my Realtek speakers. So there was no game sounds. Okay, so you got the notification. Yeah, but see, even when people have that bell, sometimes YouTube doesn't send out their the notifications. Huh, so you can hear it only in the background a little? That is weird. But yeah, I'm seeing the desktop audio and it's looking like that is strange. I'm not even sure what's going on. Okay, I see it. Okay, let me see. If I change it here. Let me know if the game sounds are any louder. Silver, what's up? What's up? Keith, win it. Now it's a party. What's up, Keith? How come you didn't tell me that I had no game sounds at all my last stream? Zero, zilch. Alright. Got a level up event going on. And I was actually thinking about who I'm going to take up next. I have enough T1 alphas and T4 basics to take up 2 of my 5 stars to rank 2. I would take up Groot and Doc Ock. Or I could work on my 4-star Thing, because he's going to be the next 4-star to go up to rank 5. And see, none of those rank ups are game changing. Although I could use Thing in some content, whereas the 5 stars at rank 2, I don't know, maybe not, definitely not Groot, but maybe Doc Ock. Come on, get on down here, Voodoo. Ha! It says, greetings. I don't care about game sounds. That's what I hear a lot of people saying. Okay, hey, no problem. Although I kind of like make sure that people can hear the game sounds. I don't know. That way, when I'm like real quiet and I'm not saying anything, there's not dead silence, so I don't feel that need to keep running my mouth all the time. Meta says a lot of streamers don't do game sounds. Didn't realize, but I'll tell you next time. Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't make too big of a difference, but that's why I usually do it. You know, I don't want any dead sound, dead silence. You know, kind of like on the radio, they always fill it with something. If the DJ isn't talking, you know, or something, then they're playing a song. Ooh, Hood almost caught me there. I looked up to read something in the chat. And Hood almost caught me with that heavy. Silver says, just got 2 paths done in 5.3.6 this morning. Nice. So you're on 5.3. You getting it done. Yeah, nice. Come on. You have to hit me with all 5 of the hits. Oh, it's over with for you now. Got that special 2 off, and you tried to regen. Over with. You started the trials and forgot to boost, Keith? Is today Trials of the Alchemist? Because you can't use the boosts unless you start the trial. You can only do it while it's in there. Dang, how does he... Man, that is annoying. He's got such reach. Alright, so you're going to be like that. No, sir. What was that? I'll take you old school. Not today. That's that Nightcrawler that usually wrecks me. That overly aggressive, won't go back, won't hold block or nothing. Hate that one. Still have Tanlir Tivan himself, aka the Collector. Okay. Bobby, what's up? Well, what you talking about, Keith? You said you started the trials and you forgot to boost. So it made it sound like you thought that now that you had already gone in the trial that you wouldn't be able to boost. DJ Digsby, what's up, what's up? And no, sir, I'm definitely not anybody's savior. I'm in need of saving myself. So therefore, I cannot be anyone's savior. But good to see you. Aha. The other thing that I was thinking of doing, instead of taking 2 5 stars up to rank 2, would be to take somebody to rank 3. like X23. But I want to get all my 5 stars to rank 2 first. I might actually be able to take all 3 of my rank 1 5 stars to rank 2. I think I have enough resources. Not T4 basics, but I'm like might be 1 away. Yeah, about 1 away from being able to do that. And of course, when the Glory Store resets, I'll be able to grab 2 more from there. I save you from raging at YouTube as I watch all MCOC excluding Seaton. Okay. I guess I can say that I save you then from there. Affliction, what's up? Ooh. Come on, Doc Ock. Get all them poisons, neuros, everything. Go down. Yeah. DJ Digsby, let's not talk about other YouTubers. I know people don't like him. I like him. I like him just fine. Very knowledgeable and very skillful fighter. But let's try to keep that from being on the channel. I mean, you can praise one without downing the other, you know? But yeah, I realize he's not everybody's cup of tea. Let's see. Keith says, no, I just meant that I did 2 fights without boosts. Oh! So you didn't just start the trials. You're almost done. Got you. May as well use them up, though, for that last fight. Oh, wait. There's like 5 fights. Yeah. May as well use them up for the last few fights. Yeah, I corrected myself, Key. I haven't looked at it today, but yeah, the last day is... I think it's all the days plus 1. So maybe 7 fights in total. Yeah, that sounds about right. 6 days and then 1 for today. Ooh, love doing that to him. I love intercepting his heavy. Because sometimes he stays big like that. Oh, I hate when that happens too. I evade. And it doesn't because I'm a little too slow. And then I get hit with the rest of it because I'm not blocking or anything. Gonna get ugly, ugly. What's up, Adam Warlock? What up, what up? And welcome to the Dark Shadows. Just a pounding out this arena. And I'll tell you, it's so much different with a larger roster, man, than when I started out. Because just yesterday, I was able to put up more than 1/3, you know, day 1, I was able to put up more than 1/3 in the 5-star featured, finish the T4 basic arena, and get a little start on the 4-star basic. All on day 1. And I do remember a time where it took me way longer than that. Silver says, wonder what 5-star Mephisto cutoff will be next featured arena. I do not know. I think a lot of people don't rate him very highly. He's actually pretty good. Very useful. But he's not one of the champs that people talk about a lot. And here's a case where tier lists kind of hurt because people don't do their own research. And so if he doesn't appear at the top of someone's tier list, then some folks are like, oh, well, then he can't be any good then, which is not true. But I already have him, so I definitely wouldn't even think about going for him. I did think about going for Diablo just to add another 5-star to the roster, but then I said, you know what? I can wait. I'm good. My roster right now is such that I can do what I'm needing to do. And if they have that 5-star basic, then I'll be in a good position to get some champs from there as well. Did I pass her already? Yes, I did. There you go. I know it doesn't matter, but I like to go in with the same teams. You rate him very highly, Silver? Yeah, like I said, he is not bad, and he has that utility, that soul imprisonment. Very useful. Adam Warlock says, have you watched Robotech? I watched it a long time ago and read the book series. In fact, when I started watching Robotech, I was really too young, and it traumatized me. I still remember an episode where, you know, you're talking to these people, you're getting to know them, and I was really young. 1st grade, 2nd grade, something like that. And so up until then, I was used to cartoons where people didn't die. You know, G.I. Joe, you know, you blow up the tank and folks always come flying out of it. So you know they didn't die. You know, you blow up the plane, no one ever gets trapped in the plane. They always parachute out. And they make sure you see it. Well, this episode of Robotech, and I think it's Robotech, I remember you get to know the folks on the ship. They go down to the planet, and they're all talking and everything like that. And the planet gets attacked. And I believe it's a nuclear weapon. And you watch them screaming and dying. And at the age I was like, I will not be watching that. And this was on regular network television. It didn't stay on for very long. They pulled it off rather quickly. But I do remember that. But when I got older, I was able to appreciate it a little bit better. And yeah, I read the books and everything. Doc Dooman, what's up? Adam Warlock, grind till you're blind. Yup. Diablo is right behind Thing on prestige charts. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. And despite the fact that he is so high in prestige, you saw what he went for. He still went for a very low cutoff. New champion, high prestige, low cutoff. Pretty sure the bot banning has something to do with it. It'll go back up. Oh, I hate when he evades and then instantly attacks. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was not about to lose to no 4-star Nightcrawler. Not today. Alright, I'll read chat in a minute. It's throwing me into fight after fight. And Taskmaster, you really have to pay attention when you're fighting with him. Love it. Alright, David Liggum says, my alliance is in war right now and we blocked up 2 guys with our Mephisto on defense. Nice. Yeah, he's not that bad at all. Keith Winner says, really, Kabam? Mesmerize me just as I'm about to land the killing blow? Sounds like the perfect time. That's exactly when I'd want to mesmerize you. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Silver says, I watched Naruto when I was 5. Ooh. Well, you know, Naruto started out all fun and you know, me and my sister were watching it. And it seemed like a really cute comedy. But, yeah, it changes and gets real serious, which is why we never continued watching it. My sister had actually looked it up, and when she read that, she was like, let's find something else. Adam, yeah, Earth got wiped out. Yeah, exactly. That was a deep episode. Like I said, I was watching it, didn't even know what happened. I didn't learn what was going on until I read the books. That's been years ago now, of course. But that was deep. Hey, Doc4 Strange, D43. Supporting us, dropping that like. Let's get this Corvus down. Oh, almost walked into a special. Ah, he's running suicides. That helps. Yeah. Keep taking that recoil damage. Yeah, buddy. And down you go. He says, maybe Chitara could mesmerize me, but you don't think so. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. David says, I'm still trying to finish One Piece. Yeah, we need to continue watching that. My sister discovered it after I had watched many different episodes. So I'm not even sure where she's at in that series. But I'm certainly not all caught up. I had stopped watching it years ago. So there's quite a few episodes that I haven't seen. And I'd have to try and scroll through and try to remember where I left off. But we've got other stuff lined up, so we'll get to One Piece eventually. But my sister has other anime lined up, so. And then she actually watched some Dragon Ball without me. So let me explain. Now, me and my sister watch anime together. There's not a lot of anime that we like together. Well, I shouldn't say that, but the anime that we can watch together, we want to reserve so that we can watch that together. So if there's anime that I like and she's just not into, that's when I'm just going to go ahead and watch that anime. That's how Dragon Ball was. So I watched Dragon Ball, and when Dragon Ball Super came out, much later, I find out that she was watching it. And I'm like, what? I was like, you weren't into Dragon Ball. And then she started trying to deny that she was watching it. But she watched it. So I need to catch up on Dragon Ball Super myself, though. Because she don't seem to want to watch it with me, but that's okay. Maybe she had a phase, because she has that sometimes. She'll go through these phases, watch some anime, and then later on she's like, oh, I don't like it. Look at that. Did you see how he parried me after his special one? Fast recovery. That was ridiculous. I tried to go in early that time just because he parried me the last time. Ah, screw it. Let's just get you down. That was annoying. What is... Okay. That's enough of that. Yep. Stun lock you. I don't know what happened just there. The ultimate sin. Exactly. David says, I just finished watching the new Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It's so good. Everyone tells me that, David. And I want to watch it. In fact, I'm going to go look for it. See if I can find it somewhere. Because I can't see it in the theaters. And I do want to watch it. And I'll bet you if I try to get my sister to watch it, she'll be like, I'm just not feeling it. So I could probably entice her or convince her to watch it tomorrow for my birthday if I had it. But I won't do that. I like to watch stuff that we both can enjoy. So if she doesn't really want to watch it, then I won't try to get her to watch it. But I want to watch it. I definitely want to watch it. Silver says, I finished Dragon Ball Super like a year ago, watched it with subtitles. Yeah, that's the thing that's stopping me right now, because I kind of wanted to watch it while I was doing something else, but I may just go ahead and watch it with the subtitles. Only reason that I don't watch it with the subtitles is because I'm usually playing this game, and trying to play the game and watch with subtitles doesn't really work. So they revamped Brawly. Yeah, I watched the first one. So I don't know. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna find a way to watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to get somebody to take me there for my birthday. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm gonna get it. Ah, he's finally canon? Sweet. You know, I watched all of Dragon Ball GT, and it was fluffy and funny, and you know, it was cute and all. I did like it. You know, it seemed like, you know, it was a little bit odd But, you know, it wasn't too bad. And I know a lot of people didn't like it. And then Dragon Ball Super was released. And as I was watching that one, I was like, wait, what's happening? How does Dragon Ball Super happen after GT? There was stuff that happened in GT, but Dragon Ball Super seems like it was retelling some of that. And I couldn't figure it out until I looked it up and discovered that Dragon Ball GT, that entire series, was not canon. And that made sense. That's why Dragon Ball Super basically didn't care about GT or anything that happened in there, because it was not canon. That, as a Dragon Ball fan, we don't talk about Bio Brawly. Okay. German Herman, what's up? What's up? Silver, yeah, I enjoyed Dragon Ball GT. It wasn't too serious, and it had some parts in there that just made me laugh. Remember those brothers that had that dance, that their ability involved dancing? Oh, that thing cracked me up. Had everybody dancing. Couldn't help themselves. That was some funny stuff. And see, that's what I liked. You know, I liked the action, but I also liked to laugh. So as long as it can make me laugh, I'm going to enjoy it. You know, I don't care if, you know, there's a whole bunch of plot holes and all of that. If it can make me laugh, then I'm going to have fun watching it. There's not enough things in life to make me laugh. Trust me. So, things that can make me laugh are precious to me. And his name is John Cena. Da-da-da. Fire is here. Hey, what's up, Fire? Let's see. Nope. Let's do it like that. All right. Silver says Super Saiyan. I think I remember that one, Silver. Was that the one with the long hair? I'm trying to remember where he had the like red, had all makeup on his eyes and stuff like that. I think that was the one. Happy days, what's up? Says, hey Lord Shadow, I have school off today, so I can finally be on your stream. Nice. And welcome. Yeah, down here, there's a severe weather advisory. So all the state offices closed, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the schools are closed as well today, expecting a major ice storm to take place. Silver, yeah, the red fur on his body, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, he was cool. Yeah, I've seen all of them. I'm just not caught up on Dragon Ball Super. But I watched every other Dragon Ball. Come on, Groot. There we go. I should have switched over to the incinerary just in case, but didn't need it. Meta says Ginyu Force was the best thing. Oh my goodness, the Ginyu Force. I want to see some peeps be them for Halloween and dance around around and pose. Yeah. That was hilarious. Yeah, Happy Days. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I kind of knew, or I figured that's where you were talking about. All right. All right. Let's get. Yeah, let's do it like that. I want to use Groot in this synergy team. Even though I'm running suicides, he still is a little bit slow, which is why I want to rank him up. I actually thought about taking Groot to rank 3, and I may still do that. Not because he's good, but because I want him to kill faster in arena. And one way to do that is to rank him up. That way I won't fall asleep while I'm fighting with him. And believe me, this fight would go much slower if I didn't have my suicides on. Ooh. It evaded too early, but I got a double evade in there. And of all people to fight, it'd be Ant-Man. I should have just finished him off and not thrown that L3. But it gives me a time to look at the chat. Okay, nothing new. Alright, alright. Pop, pop, wee wee. Pop, pop, wee wee. Yeah, Ginyu Force, man. When they first appeared, I almost died. I was like, what in the world? And they were crazy strong, you know, at the time, you know. Okay, gotta pay attention to this little bugger. My muscle memory was having me parry him, and that'll get me taken out real quick. Keith says, sorry, grinding last few paths of heroic so I can open a 5-star. Nice, nice. I already opened up a couple. Got a video coming out, I think tomorrow. I think that's when I scheduled it. Yeah, and we're fighting a war right now. So far, so good. It looks like it's going well. They are the underdogs this time. And if we lose, it'll hurt. Winning, I mean, they have a stacked roster, so they're not pushovers. But because of their rating, losing will hurt us pretty bad. But last time I checked, we were winning. Ooh. So let's hope we can seal the deal. All right. Silver says, yeah, I remember when Gohan's neck was broken by Raccoon. Gohan. Trying to remember that. Raccoon was the one that could freeze time, right? Was that one? Been a while, but I actually did used to watch it over again. But it's been a while since I last saw any of those older episodes. Ooh, I knew he was going to do that. Haha! German Herman says, Shadow, can you please tell me where your 5-star shards come from? Not like Arena, please, but maybe with some numbers. I'm curious because you said you get like 1 crystal per week. Well, that's just it. Arena is the heart of it all. Alright, so this is why I say that. In Arena, that's where you're going to get all your resources. You're going to get enough resources to open up 3 stars. When you dupe your 3 stars, you're going to get resources to open up your 4 stars. And when you dupe your 4 stars, I mean, I know you know this, but that's the secret to my success, is a lot of Arena. And you get to the point where you're constantly duplicating 4 stars. So I get a lot of 5-star shards from duplicating 4 stars. I also grind in the Arena, and I always, unless I'm going for a champion or I'm just feeling lazy, but I always get those milestones so that I get the 2,000 shards every arena. So how many arenas is that per week? That's 2,000 shards per arena. Then you have events that come about. I do the monthly event quest, 100%, all of it, heroic, master, and uncollected. You have the trials. So I do the trials all the time, so I get 5-star shards there. Right now, the calendar is giving us 5-star shards. So basically, I get them everywhere that I can. Alliance quest, that also gives some shards. Some of the Alliance events will give shards as well. So, yeah, I get them everywhere that I can. Anytime I see 5-star shards, that's what I do. So I get 2,000 from the 5-star featured, but I also get them for the 4-star featured arena as well. So yeah, Arena gives me a large number of 5-star shards just from the rank rewards, and that's not including duplicating the 4 stars. So yeah, not a there's no magic to it, just hard grinding and collecting them everywhere that I can. Oop, I just heard something. Don't know what it was. Oh, new subscriber. What's up, what's up? And thanks for subscribing to me. Welcome to the family. No, that was Guido. Okay. Or Goldo. Raccoon was the big guy. Orange hair. Raccoon. I mean, I know the name. I'm trying to place his Raccoon. Oh, okay. I think I remember Raccoon now. Tell me again, tell me something about Raccoon again, other than breaking Gohan's neck, because I don't really remember that. But I think I remember who Raccoon was. But then there was Radix as well, Goku's brother. Was Raccoon the one that came with Vegeta to Earth the first time? Or who was that? Man, I got things all mixed up. It's all in my head. I remember them all. But placing the names with the faces has always been a challenge. Part of the Ginyu Force, okay. So he was on that planet, Namek. See, I guess the thing is, I don't remember Gohan getting his neck broken. And I probably should remember that. Okay, opening that crystal. All right, Keith. Hopefully you get something good. Something that'll push your roster to the next level. Haha, Silver. So what you guys just heard, you remember that I have this application. It's called Say the Time. And that's all I really used it for. I mean, it had other uses, but it would always chime every hour on the hour telling me what time it was. Well, when my machine crashed, I lost the version that I had because I had actually paid for it. But it was a older version. And I've been using that same old version for many years. Well, couldn't find it. Couldn't find the receipt or anything like that. I may look again. So I went to their site and downloaded their latest version. And it was just a trial. So that trial already expired. And so I said, okay, let me see if I can find something that's like it that I can use instead that's free. Couldn't really find anything, but I'm trying out this other one here. I actually like the display on it better. It's much easier to read. It replaces the task bar clock. And it's very, very nice. I like it better than Say the Time, but it does not say the time at all. And when I told it, you know, to do hourly announcements, what you just heard, that's the default chime. I believe I can change it to something else, but that's what it does every hour. Just a door chime. German Herman says, that's the same with me and the James Bond movies. I know every James Bond before GoldenEye by heart. Newer ones are dumb, but there are so many that I mix them up sometimes. And guess what, German Herman? I'm also that way with James Bond. I watched every single James Bond. Well, not every single one. I think there's one movie that I missed. But my father, he was a big James Bond watcher as well. That's how I got into it. And that was a long time ago. In fact, my father used to watch The Saint. Do you remember, if you're big into James Bond, do you remember The Saint? Back in the day? He used to watch that. And that was pretty much James Bond. Old version of James Bond. And then there was Robert Steele. And I was not surprised when he played, I forgot his name now, but he played James Bond. But I used to watch him when he was Robert Steele, and when I used to watch that TV show, I was like, he's like James Bond. So I was not surprised at all. But yeah, The Saint, I think, who was that? Roger Moore? So yeah, I'm a big watcher of James Bond. Yeah, German Herman, see? Now, I can say that it was before my time as well, because that was during my father's time. He watched that. But because of him, I watched a lot of the reruns of it. When he saw that I liked, you know, because of course he would watch James Bond and I would want to be with him and watch it. And when he saw that I liked it, he started I think he got the VHS tapes of The Saint, and we would watch them on a VHS tape. And then I saw reruns of it when it came on TV one time. So yeah, before my time, but I'm familiar with him just the same. Remember Jaws? The one bad guy that James Bond couldn't defeat. He just kept coming back. Well, he defeated him, but he couldn't take him out. He was like, if I remember correctly, he was like either the first or the only recurring villain, you know, long-term recurring villain. like James Bond's nemesis, because most of the times, James Bond would take out whoever it was that was against him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, German Herman. Silver, yeah, I am old as a dinosaur. I thought you knew. I was old when the earth was young. But tomorrow is my birthday. Yay me. And I will be 48 tomorrow. So I am ancient and decrepit, but still feel young. And still blessed that I'm here. My father passed away when he was 43. So imagine that. I actually lived longer than my father. Coffee spit, huh? Didn't know I was that old, did you? Old as the hills. Yeah, I know, Silver. I do sound young. Sometimes I act young, too. And my sister, same thing. She sounds, and according to others, not me, because I know her, and I knew her when she was young, but to others, they say she looks very young. And like I said, I don't see it. But she's not yet 40. But she's over 35. And folks were wondering if she was even like a teenager. So, yeah. That blew my mind when somebody asked that. I'm like, no. But, like I said, I've known her all her life, so. But in the end, let's see. Oh, wait. When Jaws bit the cable of that funicular, that was hilarious. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Is Killmonger worth an awakening gem? David, he is good even unawakened. If you are planning to use him on defense, having him awakened is how he gets that reverberation, which makes him such a very, very nasty defender. So, if you're planning on dedicating him to defense, then yes, awaken him. If you're not, then there are other skill champions that you can use your gem on that would be better to use it on than him, if you're planning on just using him for offense. Korg, for example. Because Korg, that's his thing. If you don't awaken Korg, don't even bother using him on defense. He can be annoying, but he is nothing like he is when he's awakened. I'm not scared of unawakened Korg, but awakened Korg, I might break out into some sweats. But in the end, Jaws saves Bond. Yep, I remember that. And he then gets this tiny girlfriend, Kiko. Yeah, I do remember that. Cracked me up. That was hilarious. Yeah, love me some Jaws, man. Didn't say much. But he was so iconic after a while, right? For defense, yes. Okay, yeah, like I said. Silver, you're going to be 20 this year? You a youngster, man. Keith is older than you as well. He's 1 year younger than me. You're in the presence of some old dudes, Silver. We're all old enough to be your dad. Keith says, rip me, good news and bad news on the 5-star opening. Good news, it's a good champ, a new champ. Yay! Bad news, it's Kamala Khan. Been there. I already have her. Let me see. Did I use her already? Yep, already used her. But yeah, having a new champion, that's how you grow your roster so that you can do the grinds with ease. Like this grind, I actually took it easy. I didn't even go through all of my champions last night. I went through a few, didn't even finish the T4 basic. And then this morning, I just went ahead and finished it off. And then just waited until 1 o'clock. My guys were off cooldown hours ago. But it's nice because I don't really need to hit it that hard in order to get those milestones. Hold on, Happy Days. I'll answer you in a minute. Get this guy down here. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Lord Shadow, I may have missed your answer the first time, but is Stark or Domino better to take up to 565? As my first 565, I have Labyrinth of Legends to do still. Okay, I don't remember answering that question, so I may have missed it. Actually, both of them are equally Labyrinth of Legends capable of 100%. It's a matter of preference. Who do you like the best? Both of them can do Labyrinth of Legends. Both of them are useful in more places than Labyrinth of Legends. So if you rank one of them up to 565, it's not like that's the only place you'll use them once you're done with Labyrinth of Legends. Domino is nuts. She's good on offense. She's good on defense. Starkey, he's good on offense mostly. He makes an annoying defender as well. Not as good of a defender as Domino is a defender, but they're both offensive and defensive viable. So really it just depends on who you like more. They both can do it. That would be a really tough choice if I had that choice to make. I ranked up Starkey and I love him, but I don't have Domino. So, had I had Domino, who knows who I would have chosen. At the time, I had only seen Star-Lord and Starkey do Labyrinth of Legends 100%. So when I pulled my Starkey, because I could not duplicate my Star-Lord, that's when I decided I was going to take him up and do Labyrinth of Legends 100%, because I was going to do it all at one time. Like within a week, I was going to, just clear out all of Labyrinth of Legends. So I needed to rank him up and, not wait. So, yeah, either one of them, man. Those are both very good options. Silva says, I knew Keith was old. Yep, I'm 1 year older. Your dad is 50. He's over the hill. I'm working on it. Hey, no problem, Happy. Yeah, I'm working on it. When I hit 50, I get to get a few other benefits. I'm actually looking forward to it. It'll be a blessing if I make it that far. I mean, every day is a blessing, but still. Happy Day says, the only thing I don't like about Stark is that he's a glass cannon and I get hit. Then go with Domino. That's a valid concern, Happy. Just because they're good champions doesn't mean that they're good for you. Starkey does take some getting used to, and I was not good with him when I first started. I didn't really like him. He doesn't have any sustainability. So when I would get hit trying to build up poise charges, that was it for my health. I would go through quests and I'd be able to use him maybe once or twice before he had little health and I couldn't use him anymore. So yeah, he does take a little bit to learn to play. Domino, on the other hand, much simpler to play, and she is insane with that damage. I'd love to see a comparison to see if she is, if she can compete with Starkey for damage. Don't know. Silver says, when you turn 50, you get gray hair and gain 50 pounds instantly. That's funny, but there is some truth to that. However, I am right now, yeah, I am not quite 50, about 40, yeah, about 45 pounds heavier than I was in college. And I was able to lose that weight in 1 month of hitting the gym every day. I actually lost like 20-25 pounds in a month just hitting the gym, and of course changing my eating habits as well. As far as the gray hair goes, I actually started getting gray hair when I was a little bit older than you. It was in my early 20s. And I started getting gray hair. Alright, let's get this last couple of 5 stars on cooldown. Not bad of a run. So they will be off cooldown about 9 o'clock. Not bad at all. Man, I hate when they stutter their attacks like that. It's like a delayed attack. Happy says the thing about Domino though is that she needs synergy, so not good for war. I wouldn't say that. Ghost needs a synergy too. And she is used in war all the time. What synergy are you talking about with Domino though? You talking about Red Hulk? Because you don't need that synergy. She's a beast without synergies. But that Red Hulk synergy allows you to do certain encounters in a war. Oh. All right. German Herman says, well, if you really want to get the most out of Domino, you need to practice a bit. It is not only dash, 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 but yeah, she is not tough to play. Yeah, in comparison to Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, she is a little bit easier to play. Not easy, but, you know, it's one of those things where they might be easy to play, but harder to play well. Alright, let's get these 550s done. Reaper Dragon, what's up, what's up? Yeah, and like German was saying, and I was saying as well, she doesn't need synergies. Okay, so you are talking about that Red Hulk, but yeah, like German is saying, it might be lower, but her lower is still very viable. She is still a beast. Crazy damage. That's why we say she doesn't need her synergies. It's kind of like Spider-Man Stark Enhanced and being awakened. He doesn't need to be awakened. You can do Labyrinth 100% with a Starky unawakened. But awakened, he does a whole lot more damage. Okay, this wasn't a great matchup. How did that second one hit me? Alrighty then. Reaper says, I love teaming Domino with Sabretooth. She gains 6% chance to be lucky every time she evades Dexes. Nice. Happy says the thing with Ghost is that she can basically take any defender. So even though you waste 2 spots on your team for synergy, you're good. Domino, on the other hand, even with synergy, can't really. Well, I don't know if you saw my video, but what I was saying in there is that's why she is considered by many to be the best in the game, because she can handle more encounters in the right hands than anyone. But she takes a bit to learn how to play well. Yeah, someone in left a comment in Spanish on my Ghost video, and I mean in the video I even say that this is my first time playing around with Ghost. I'm showing you guys basically her animations, and I also wanted you to see that you can't just pick her up and play. You've got to actually practice and learn. And so I was showing you, doing a little bit of practice with you and showing you guys Ghost, as well as ranking her up and looking at her abilities. And his comment was basically, he sounded indignant that I would dare make a gameplay video when I didn't know how to play Ghost. If you go to the video, you'll see the comment, and I comment on it, and I comment also in English. I just use Google Translate to try to reply to him, and I asked him to say it in English because I want everybody to see these comments, and I know not many are going to bother to go through, going into Google Translate. So if he says anything else in Spanish, I'm just going to delete it, because I don't need to have all that, especially after I've asked him to do English. And if he can't speak in English, then don't speak at all, because it doesn't sound like he has anything real nice to say anyway. German Herman says, yeah, you can do 100% Labyrinth with an Undude Sparky, but With a duped one, you can do 200% lag. Alrighty then. Come on, she gonna get limbo every single one of them? Guess so. Keith says, I will be glad when I finally can play Ghost well. Haters gonna hate. Yep, pretty much. Trust me, that comment was tame compared to some of the comments I've seen on other people's videos. You know, I'm in that line group that's made up of other YouTubers. You know, so Panda Man Pete's in there. Legacy's in there. You know, so just a bunch of us are in there. And excuse me. And sometimes they'll post up. Katie Candy posted up some comments that folks leave on her videos. And man, let me just tell you, the keyboard warriors are just nuts. Just say stuff that, you know they wouldn't say. How'd I get hit with that? Whew, I thought I was going to lose that one. I'm not sure how I got hit with that special 2 of his. But they say things that they know they wouldn't say and would get in trouble if they did say it in person. Folks just feel real brave behind that keyboard is all. Hide behind their anonymity. And of course you do still have some true jerks that would say it to your face as well. Just looking for a fight, you know. Best to just let it alone. Move on. Too many crazy folk out there. Well, you going down now, bro. Boom. German says you won't find many champs with similar strength to Domino. That's true. Happy Day says I can't read Spanish, but that is rude. Yeah. Pretty sure it's not the rudest thing I'll hear. Now, the thing is, when I made the video, I kind of figured that I would get some hate because I'm not a premier game Ghost player, which is why I kept, putting that up, saying I am not an expert Ghost player. Just going to look at her, rank her up, look at her abilities. Now, I might make a gameplay video later after I get, more used to her and get some more practice in. But this was more of like a first look at her, which is what I do in my videos anyway. It's just that some champions are easier to pick up and play right away. Ghost is not one of them. And I wanted to show that as well, because I could have left that out and just showed, after I practiced with her a little bit, show like a Winter Soldier kill with her. But I wanted to show my progress, to show folks, okay, look, it just takes practice, and you're not going to be an expert Ghost player right off the bat. So don't think so. Reaper Dragon says, I pulled a 4-star Massacre the other day. I love playing him. Yeah, he's a lot of fun to play. Happy Day says, so you think Domino at 565 worth taking to war with Red Hulk and Massacre synergy? I do. I think she is a beast. Now, mind you, I don't have a 5-star Domino. So you might want to check with some other people that maybe use her in war and see what they think. because your path is going to make a difference too. Ah, this Bumple Stillskin. I fight him so often in Arena. You watched the video, Happy? Yeah. Yeah, see, it wasn't anything. I was given a nice little quick look. The only other Ghost video I had was when I had her as a 3-star. This time I was able to show the synergy and how that worked and everything, you know. But I'll make another one. But yeah, I mean, Domino is not a bad choice by any means. But I will admit that I have seen her on defense more than I've seen people using her on offense. But then again, I don't really pay attention so much to that. German Herman says, but if you have a 565 Corvus and a 455 Domino, like me, I would bring Corvus, Proxima, and Domino. Nice. I do have a Corvus 565, but no Domino. A lonely heart is what I'll be. No one cares for me. Let me show you now. No such luck. Okay, yeah. I got really lucky. I pulled Corvus, and then I awakened him, used a generic on him, got a lot of use out of him, and then eventually I pulled him again in a crystal. But I don't regret using that generic on him at all. I took him to rank 5, and I was not having anyone at rank 5 that was not awakened. And he gets all of my cosmic stones just for prestige. Ooh. Oh, she actually let me hit her. What do you know? Ah. Sometimes I'm fast enough, sometimes I'm not. Alright, do it again. Nope. That's what I thought. Nope. Catch a little of this. See, I got something for you now. Yeah. Catch all of them. Go ahead. Throw it. That's what I thought. She can be annoying too. I remember when I first encountered her in a war. Boy, I got wrecked. My, how times have changed. Ride of the Phoenix. And you're down. German says, happy, by the way, Red Hulk is also a really strong champ. Exactly. He's actually really good. Not just for synergy. After that remake of him, he is insane now, boy. Would not mind pulling him as a 6-star. And was tempted to take him up as a 5-star. But decided against it. So the Domino team you mentioned does not only have Domino. Masakiri is also not terrible. Exactly. That team that he was mentioning is actually a pretty nice team. And see, in most of my wars, I end up using Iceman for the poison node, and then Corvus for everything else, if I desire to. Most of the time, I'll use Starkey on the earlier fights, and save Corvus for the last few fights. unless I can pick up a mission early. But there have been wars where I only used Corvus. If I didn't mind using resources, I could use Corvus for every single fight on my path, including the poison node. In fact, one war, I actually brought in my 3-star Heimdall. I had looked on the poison path. The poison node. And I saw that it was the only... what was it? Basically, oh my. Where'd that unblockable come from? It was the only node that I was going to be able to get that particular mission completed for Corvus. And so I knew I was going to use him on the poison node. So I said, well, I don't need Iceman. Who will I bring in? Because Corvus and Starkey can handle, that path. So I was like, Heimdall. Get that little extra security in there. Okay. I have Red Hulk at 455. Nice, Silver. Speaking of Domino, fights are just so ugly with her. Quick and easy. Sometimes I think, why did I rank him up? Then he just shows me. Yeah. He is nice. I used him in variant. He was quite useful in variant. German Herman says Red Hulk eats magic champs for breakfast and he laughs when someone mentions the word poison. Got that right. Just get stronger. Happy says one of my friends in my alliance has a 565 Red Hulk. Well, Frojo, I don't know if you guys know who Frojo is. I'm sure some of you do. But Frojo got Red Hulk as a 6-star and took him to rank 2. Yeah, Red Hulk, poison and incinerate, just eat him up. I remember when I first learned that Red Hulk was not poison immune. People used to say he was poison immune, but he's not. He actually does get the poison, and then he converts it. And that's important because Archangel can still get a neurotoxin on Red Hulk. If he was poison immune, there was no way he'd be able to do that. Us no-life nerds, no Frojo. Okay, hey. Silver says, if I get a Science Fortified gem from Variant, Red Hulk will get it. Not a bad choice. Now, one thing I would say for you, because I had a Science 4 to 5 rank up gem. I used it on Captain America Infinity War. There were 2 champions that I was planning on using it on. It was either him or if I could pull Void, because I had been holding my Science Awakening gem and the 4 to 5 rank up gem for Void, but never pulled him. And I decided not to wait. If I get Void, that'll be nice. I'll take him up. Alright, Black Widow. That's enough of that. Get off me. Back up. Oh no. You're intercepting me with no kind of special. Stand there. Back up. Oh no. That evade, you just evaded right back into my fist. Okay. But yeah, I love Red Hulk. But as far as a gem a rank up gem, if you like him, definitely he is worth a rank up and a gem. But because you can pull him as a 6-star, I don't know, because he's a good 6-star and he really doesn't need to be awakened. I'd probably save it for Void or Captain America Infinity War. Those are two science champions that I would rank up over Red Hulk. In fact, I did. Even though I didn't have Void, I have Red Hulk. He's at level 3, rank 3. And I had an Awakening Gem and I had a rank up gem. But I pulled Captain America Infinity War. And that was all she wrote. You saw my rank up video. Took him straight on up there. No regrets. He is just so much fun to play. That is set in stone. Can't change my mind. It's not a bad choice. By any means, Silver. Definitely not a bad choice at all. Come on. Beardo is Bay. Yeah, Keith. What really sold me on Beardo was his utility. See, Void's big thing, really, when you think about it, is his heal and power reversal, which he gets through his petrifies. Well, Captain America Infinity War is like a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife. He can do the same thing Void can do, and he can do a lot of things Void cannot do. So I remember when I was asking about him in the chat, people were like, they like Beardo more than Void. I was like, huh, really? Why is that? And so they started breaking it down, just, you know, the many different things he could do. And then I saw that video with the 2-star taking down that Red Hulk in Uncollected, letting him stack all the way up his regen, and then reversing it all. I was like, wow. I was sold at that point. I'm trying to do something that I probably shouldn't be trying to do. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get him down. I forgot I don't have the Wasp synergy. I usually bring Wasp in even on the arena so that I can practice phasing and intercepting with her specials, but I didn't use Wasp that time. Happy says, you think I should take Red Hulk 5-star to rank 4 as support for Domino if I take her to 565? That's up to you. Red Hulk is a good rank 4 option on his own. Just not in support of Domino. He's good on his own. Alright, so we got through my 5 stars and my top 4 stars. And I'll probably take a little break and then work a little bit more on the 4-star basic. Get that, you know, get up to maybe the infinite streak. And that way I can swap back and forth. We'll see. I may or may not. I'm taking it really easy this arena. Probably take it easy next arena too. Oh, Symbiote Supreme is in the basic pool now. Yeah. Very nice, too. Honestly, I have mixed feelings about pulling him. He's a beast, but I don't run Mystic Dispersion, and unless you are fighting against champions that have a lot of buffs, he is really slow to fight with in the arena. So I pull him, he won't be awakened, and he's going to be slow. Slower than Groot, even. So, yeah. But I'll still take him. Happy, I repeat myself. I think you should not only see the Domino team with Red Hulk. You ever thought how you want to put that Incinerate to use when the enemy is stun immune? True. Much harder to get those heavies off that way. Same problem with fighting stun immune with Hyperion. German Herman says, Keith, I know they can, and I do that, but I was just not sure if Happy knows how to do that when he asks this kind of questions. Okay, yeah. Maybe German, I might take my Stark, Domino, and Corvus. Okay. Alright, guys. That's going to do it. Hour and a half. Not bad. Got through my 5 stars, my 550s. That's about how long it usually takes me to get through all of that. And you can see my score. So I'll run through my 5 stars again tonight, which will get me all of the milestones. After that, I can really just rotate my 6 stars and pad my score for the rest of the time there. And I can start on the 4-star featured, get on the streak, and just start rotating my 5 stars there. And it only takes 2 rounds to get all the milestones in the 4-star featured. So we're good there. All right, yep, German Herman, I'm closing up shop myself. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care, and you all have a blessed day.